When I was hired, I was 14 years old.
How old are you?
17.
While we were shooting, I had my 15th and my 16th birthdays. When the film was released in August of '79, I had just celebrated my 17th birthday.
He said Vietnam was the best thing they could have done for my ass.
We were a very tight team. We ran that boat, and that was our life support. And we all relied on one another very much, and we worked off of each other.
We got to be family even in rehearsal. The way Francis cast the movie, he really had people come in and improvise scenes. And he had asked us to host, to be anchors for that. In fact, the boat crew, me, Fred, and Sam, and Larry, Lawrence Fishburne, we had been there all day long in Los Angeles as people come in to audition, and we were the ones they auditioned with. And Francis improvised scenes around that. And during that time, we got to be family. So by the time we actually got in the Philippines and started shooting, we were pretty solid with each other, as we still are.
You read Willard. Freddie's going to read Chef. And Sam, you read Lance. And Albert, you read Chief, okay? Let's just, what we'll do now, we'll just read it just to read it, to know what we're doing.
Francis come to us and said, you guys got the characters now. Don't act. You know.
Is it going to be Harry?
I don't know, kid. Yeah, probably.
You like it like that, Captain? When it's hot, Harry?
Fuck.
Francis was the first director that I'd ever met who kept asking for more. I'd never had that challenge before, and I liked it.
We weren't acting, we were just living. We had those characters down.
I didn't get on the goddamn 8th grade for this kind of shit.
We got to grow with the characters and our relationships, and I mean, there was so much love and respect on that film that I've never experienced like that.
A lot of people ask me, what happened to where's the dog? I'll run into people on the street, where's the dog?
Where'd the dog go?
What I tell them is, I say, well, Lance becomes the dog, and in a way he does.
Where's the dog?
Lance never speaks again in the picture. He's there. You feel his presence, but he's just sort of surfing through it all.
You know, these are all things I think that add to the film. They add to the depth of it, and they add to, you know, the political aspect of the film. There's also a history lesson about why America was involved in the Vietnam War. And the burial, for example, is a real tribute to the youth of America, or at least in the way that Francis explained it to me all those years ago.
Clean's funeral, Albert Hall is incredible in it. You got to see another side to him. You saw the dignity of that character that he expressed so well. I mean, every time I see that, it makes me cry. And I was there.
You know, here we were, me, in this case, me and Larry, both black. And here we are fighting for a country, and I lose him. Reflecting on the fact that there were more blacks in that war, you know, and perhaps the inequity of that, you know. And that was very good juice and substance to use emotionally right there.
It's more than just like a little movie I made, you know. It is a very big movie that a lot of people made. It also happens to be, you know, the most significant experience of my adolescent life.